Well, hello, Aquarius. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. I am doing your February love reading, so we'll take a look at your overall energy with the Oracle cards, and then we'll go to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's see what we have here. Transformation and peace. Oh, what a lovely energy. You know, this after a time of decrease, feeling like, like there wasn't, it doesn't mean that you didn't have any love in your life, but it's this energy of, having to work through what type of love you're wanting. Like I feel like you've transformed what it is that you're looking for in love. So it's it's kind of coming to terms that you have changed what it is that you're looking for in love. Really interesting. The air signs are really going through some major transformations, especially around relationships. So sometimes that's hard. It's kind of like if you have been looking for a certain type of person for some time, and now you've evolved, you've gone to a higher level in your soul's purpose, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like, well, I don't know, I think I'm looking for something else in romantic connections now. And it's just kind of like retraining your brain. You've had that energy a lot in your readings lately, Aquarius. So let's see what we have here. Buy the book and go the distance. My goodness. So, the buy the book is manifesting, following the laws of attraction, trying to bring something in that will go the distance. For some of you, this is the 11 card. So, a master number. It's also the twin flame card. Transforming this relationship. Some of you may have been trying to transform a previous relationship, especially if you think it's a twin flame relationship. So now let's go, let's see what we have here with the angel romance cards. We have honeymoon, engagement, and passion. My goodness, attraction. Okay, this is very much like, King of Wands energy. Very passionate connection here with attraction and passion. Now, I am going to say underneath that is deception. So, one of the things, I think this came up in one of your previous readings. You may have in the past had a relationship, or you had a pattern in your relationships that were based on physical appearance or physical intimacy, that type of thing. And now you're kind of like wanting something that's more long-term, more committed. So, a lot of times when this energy is in your aura, it's kind of like, having shorter romances, or more casual dating, or, even casual sex, that type of thing. It's really based on physical, a physical connection. Whereas when we get to this type of energy, it's more of an emotional, mental intimacy. It's long-term committed. It's kind of like you may have passion and an attraction still in your connection, but there's other stuff with it too. So really interesting that I feel like either you are transforming and moving away from connections that are just physical, looking for something that is more long term, because we have to go the distance. A change in the wind is underneath that, because with the transformation, it's like you're changing. Either that, or you have a connection where the person that you're dealing with is also wanting this change, or they're changing their tune, that's what they're saying to me. How like you sing one tune like, yeah, I'm never going to get married, or no, that's not for me. I'm never settling down, or something like that. Or you're dealing with somebody like that. And then all of a sudden they start changing their tune, you know, oh, maybe it would be nice, you know, to settle down, have a family, whatever. So let's see what we have here. Divine timing, karmic pattern. I mean, oh, that's kind of interesting as a pattern. It's partner and unawakened, stuck. Yeah, I feel as if some of you have dealt with this type of energy, you know, even partners that may have said that they wanted a long-term relationship or was hoping that something might go into a long-term relationship, or, well, if it happens, if this person comes along my path, then that would be wonderful. But it was all kind of a deception. Just to keep it more of a surface relationship instead of something that is more committed. Or, you know, this could be your energy, Aquarius. You could have been that way because, you know, karmic partners are, you know, conventional relationship, duty, bound to societal conventions. You know, you could have even been in a relationship where, you know, you were kind of like dating this person because they met the mold that you thought of the person that you were supposed to be in a long-term committed relationship. So, you know, even from like childhood where your parents said, oh, you need to marry somebody that can buy you this type of house, you know, that you can, so you can, you know, have these things in your life or whatever. So certain characteristics, and you may have gone with that mold because you were unawakened, and now you're kind of like changing your own tune about, well, wait a minute, I'm not marrying somebody like that because my parents wanted me to, or society says I do, or, you know, my religion says I do, or my country, or whatever, you know, whatever group you want to say has kind of like formed your opinion of who you should marry. It's kind of like, no, wait a minute, I can marry whoever I want to, you know, and this is the type of person that I want to marry. You know, and really looking at what are the characteristics of the type of person that I want to be with for, you know, the rest of my life or whatever. Divine timing, patience, perseverance, peace, trust that the divine knows when. I feel like some of you may have been waiting. We have stuck underneath there. May have been waiting for quite some time for this person to show up on your path, you know. Journal. You know, journal is here. Trying to keep a journal. Keeping track of your feelings. I always feel like the journal, you know, when I journal, and I do journal every day. Some days more than others. You know, some days it's, you know, just, you know, like 3 or 4 sentences. It's like, okay, that's all I really have today. And then other days it could be 3 or 4 pages. So don't feel like you have to write a certain amount. You know, I saw this thing one time and it was like you were supposed to write 3 pages. Force yourself to write 3 pages. So you know, you give yourself the time to write. If that works for you, do that. You know, but for me, it was kind of, you know, I don't know. I felt more obligated. I felt more like I was in school, had to write a 1,500-page essay, you know, and I felt like I didn't stick with it, you know. Now, if I sit down and things are flowing, I stay with it. And if it doesn't seem like it's flowing, I, you know, just write a little bit and then move on. It's kind of like, you know, when I do these readings, some days they just flow. And other days I sit down to do readings and it's kind of like, no, it's not happening today. The flow is not happening. And so you just move on. You know, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. But do try to write every day, you know. Have the intention of that. Okay, let's get to the tarot and see what we have here. King of Swords, getting clear. Kind of being determined, perhaps a little stubborn. This could be your energy, but for some reason, I feel like there is this energy of feeling like you have to have a certain type of person in your life. Still being kind of stuck to what you feel like your parents or society or somebody wants for you. Kind of, we're going to clarify. But there is that energy of, no, this is the person. This is the type of person. Where are they? You know, it's kind of like that. Okay, yeah, your obstacles, 5 of Wands. You may have a lot of conflict around you, a lot of family drama. You could have, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but they're giving me this scenario. You could have a sibling or a cousin or something that recently got engaged, and now like everybody's like, what? They're younger than you. You should be married, or, you know, that whole thing. Like, there's just this conflict, and it's like up in your head. And I have this sense that you're just kind of like, yeah, I'd rather just walk away from all of this, you know. Okay, so let's see what we have here. 9 of Cups. I love this. You are holding out for your 9 of Cups. Really, you know, I get it. It's kind of like a, you know, I think this is where your transformation, your peace is. It's kind of like, no, I'm not marrying just because I'm this age and somebody thinks that I should be married, or I'm not getting married just so that I can have children, or maybe you've decided you don't even want children, you know, so you're looking for somebody that also does not want to have children. You know, it's as if I feel like you're trying to break the mold. You know, the mold of what even you were holding yourself to for some time. But I think it's a mold that was given to you. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Somebody coming in and expressing their love. Oh, Aquarius. You know, you have anxiety. You're not really sure. Oh, 9 of Wands. Temperance. Lots of patience. Ooh, yeah. I think as soon as you, it's almost as soon as you walk away from, you know, they say this all the time, you know, that when you walk away from, it's kind of like surrendering. Like when you say to the universe, okay, you know, because you have the law of attraction. This is the type of person that I feel I can be super happy with, right? For the rest of my life. This is the type of person I need. I've dated perhaps a lot of people. I've had flings perhaps, or just shallow relationships, you know. I've kind of done my work. I've been awakened. I see things in a different light. I get it now. This is what I want, and I'm just going to wait. You know, I'm just going to wait for this person. And you know, when we surrender, it doesn't mean that we surrender to the universe, and there is this sense of trust, but it's really about understanding that when we surrender or we release our need, our control over exactly what comes in, what form it comes in, and what time. And it's as if when you, where did I have this 8 of Cups, right? Oh my gosh, yeah, walking away. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is such beautiful energy, Aquarius. It's as if when you say, I am walking away, like you say to the universe, I get this. I've been going in the wrong direction. I've been trying to find somebody that fits this mold. I'm going to trust that the universe, my spirit guides, my angels, my deceased loved ones are working behind the scenes. All I have to do is walk my path and trust, release the control of exactly who this person is and when they come in. And then look at this. I mean, this is your wishes, your dreams, everything, your abundance. The light is shined upon a long-term committed relationship that is in alignment with who you are becoming. You know, alignment with who is really on your path. Really lovely energy. 2 of Cups. I mean, it's just a true soulmate connection. And look at this, you know, I feel like for some of you, you may have been kind of like focusing on a certain person. It could be a Sag, Leo, Aries, does not have to be. But it's almost, I feel like you've been thinking in the back of your mind or fearing or something, you know, that you're going to, the King of Wands to me is a little bit going back to this, you know, like fearing. A little bit fearing, a little bit kind of wanting, and a little bit kind of fearing that you're going to slip into the old path or pattern that you had before instead of stepping into something that is really solid. Once again, this is, you know, the 1111 card. You have it twice, like really trying to manifest somebody that is your soul counterpart. Wow. Really interesting. Oh my gosh. And then 10 of Cups drops out. You know, you're getting clear about that love isn't just about the fun of being in love, of being in a romantic connection. Yeah, I feel like you're just, oh my gosh. For some of you, there is your energy, Aquarius. You're stepping into your power because look at this. You're recognizing that you have clarity now. This is also your energy. Clarity now about going forward, even if it takes time. Allowing, you know, throwing the wand up and just saying, okay, universe, I'm going to trust in you to bring in the type of person that is going to make me happy long term. 10 of Cups, you know. Romantic connection, building a family together, building a life together. Lots of happiness and joy there. Really a sense of stepping into your power, of breaking that mold. You are really trying to break the mold. Really nice. Okay, 5 of Wands. Yeah, trying to just block, having the strength, but having to block out. I feel like you're having to block out all of this conflict that may be swirling around you with other family members, friends. Like maybe all your friends have got married and you're the last one. You know, it's that energy of trying to block that out, of other people trying to control your life, of knowing that this is going to happen in the divine time. You know, you're putting forth your, you know, this doesn't mean that you sit on the couch all day and every night in your pajamas, right? Watching movies or something. It means that you are also kind of like open to meeting this person, but at the same time, you're you know, you may be even saying to your friends and family, no, you're not you're not setting me up on any other dates, because the dates that they set you up on are all leading this way because they're fitting this old mold. Like you're recognizing, okay, I have to start making some changes in perhaps where I'm looking for love. You know, that is kind of an interesting message there. Okay, so 9 of Cups. I'm so excited for you. Ace of Cups, Star, 4 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Your wish is being fulfilled. When you decide to go and you're in your own direction, to give yourself enough love, right? To heal whatever these past connections were, karmic partners, you know, shallow relationships, whatever. And you're going for something that is someone that you really love and trust and, you know, are going to be with for a very long time. It's almost as if this person is coming in. Oh, Knight of Cups. Clarified by the Knight of Cups. Somebody's coming in to express their love. Oh my goodness. 2 of Swords. You just never thought this was going to happen. You've had a lot of sleepless nights about it. I want to say, for some of you, this could be somebody coming back from the past trying to equal things out. This could be a connection that, you know, in the past, they may have been a little bit more of what you want now. Okay? but you were still kind of like trying to find somebody that met the mold. So it could be, you know, perhaps you felt like this person was, I don't know, too settled, or too, you know, not maybe adventurous enough or something like that. And you were just kind of like, yeah, they're kind of boring. And now all of a sudden it's kind of like you see the other side of their boring, if you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like, yeah, they're boring. It really isn't boring. It's just they are much more into deeper conversations, more intimacy, emotionally and mentally. You know, they could have been more spiritual than you at the time, something like that. And it could be that this person, you know, kind of like reconnects with you in some way. It doesn't have to be somebody from the past, but for some of you, this is like balancing out a past connection. Once again, it does not have to be. But the thing that is happening here is that somebody is coming in to express their love. You know, Knight of Cups twice. Somebody is coming in that is expressing their love. This relationship is very balanced. Somebody that expresses their love, and you are open enough to express your love. So it's very emotionally intimate. A lot of sharing of feelings, very balanced here. Whereas in the past, you could have been the one that shared a lot of your feelings, and the person you were with really wasn't sharing feelings. They may have been telling you what you wanted to hear. But, you know, they were only doing that because it was just more of a shallow type of relationships that you had. Okay, so this one popped out, so we're going to take this one, and then I have another one. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. I feel like there is this sense of I've got to get this done, because there's people or your biological clock or something is ticking here, and you're kind of like, okay, I gotta find somebody. I gotta get this long-term committed relationship checked off my list in some way. So I do feel like it is a little bit of like surrendering, like I said before, surrendering, trusting that the universe brings in the right person at the right time, because you did have divine timing here. All right, and then we also have this one, and it says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. My goodness, what a beautiful card and message for this reading, because I feel like that is exactly what you probably are feeling at this time, that you deserve the right love. Like you don't want to rush into a relationship. You want to wait for that right special person. And they are soon to be on their way. Well, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. What a lovely reading. If you did resonate with it, I would love to hear how in the comments below, or please consider liking or subscribing. And I wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.